Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robi Masaga. Today I want to talk about a certain South African man living in America who's calling on Trump to help him bring his family to the US because according to him, he doesn't feel safe about their future in South Africa. He claims that everything people are saying about South Africa being unsafe is true, and he fears waking up one day to the news that his family is in danger. Now, when I saw this story, I had to take a step back and ask, where is this coming from? Because from what I know and from what many South Africans, both white and black, are saying, South Africa is not some war zone or a country in chaos. But some people are pushing very misleading narrative, and this guy seems to be riding on that. So what I want us to talk about today is where this fear is coming from, why Trump is involved, and whether South Africa is really dangerous as some people claim. But first, let me share the video here, then let me know on the comment section what your thoughts are. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Yeah, let's watch.
Dear Mr. President Donald Trump, I'm a big boy. I don't want to cry. Sir, I'm a H2A worker in America. I'm a South African working a couple of years now in America. I'm a hard worker. I don't have a lot. Do I have a lot to lose? Yes, I do. I'm here now for 2 years in America. And I miss my family a lot. I miss my wife, my kids. And I don't know when trouble's gonna happen there. I don't know when I'm gonna get a phone call that's gonna say, hey, the house has been broken in, they all been killed, and all of this and all of that. So every morning I get a phone call or a message that everything is still good and I can still go on with work by knowing that my family is still safe. President Donald Trump, I want to ask you, if you want to make an example of someone that's a taxpayer in America, it's a hard worker on an H2A visa, please help me to get my wife and kids here so we can start a new life under a government and a flag that means something in the world. Like I said, I don't want to cry. I'm a big boy, but it's hard. I miss birthdays, Christmases, Thanksgivings, and everything. I played and I was praying for 5 years for someone to open their eyes and see what's going on. And God sent you. So please, sir, can I be the first one to bring my family over to America? Please help me. I beg of you. My name is Christo. My last name is DeLonge. Thank you, and may God bless you and bless America.
So apparently the Trump administration is going to allow white South Africans to seek asylum because they're mad because the majority black population is standing on business and taking back a lot of the stuff that the white South Africans were able to essentially create on their shoulders during the apartheid state. I wish Americans would just stop this pretense that it's not about brown people. It's about brown people. And I'm so exhausted by it because, like, if you could just say that out loud, no one was for this when it was brown people from south of the border trying to escape violence. No one was for this when it was black Africans trying to escape violence. No one was for this when it was brown Middle Eastern people trying to escape violence. But it's white South Africans escaping, getting their, giant pieces of farmland and their mansions taken by the government that they only have because of long-term subjugation. Oh no! Will we please think of the rich whites? You're too loud with the subtext. Just say what you mean. Like, that's the part I'm so exhausted about. Just say what you mean already. Save us all the struggle of like having to do this back and forth. Because we already know, you clearly know. Just say the real thing out loud. Say it's about brown people. Say it's about brown people.
I'm South African, and I think it's a perfect time to talk about a white group in South Africa that's getting oppressed. They don't have any cell phones, TVs, or radios, so they don't know that they can seek for refugee status in America. So I'm speaking on their behalf. I think it's gone far past the point where the American government can talk to the South African government. America needs to come with like planes, rush, get these people. They live in Orania, that is the town in South Africa. The state of their living is so bad that you need to just like take them, tell them, take anything of importance, and America's gonna save them. They're gonna live a better life in America. Thank you so much, guys, and I really hope that you save the people of Orania.
So recently, Trump made it clear that he will not be sending any financial aid to South Africa because he claims South Africa is violating human rights. And he's basing this on the land reforms that South Africa passed. Now, if you don't know, South Africa has been working on the land redistribution to address the historical injustices of the land ownership. And of course, some people, especially in the West, are not happy about it. So Trump went on to say that white South Africans are not safe and offered them refugee status in America. Why would Trump suddenly care so much about white South Africans? Because let's be honest, Trump is not known for being the most humanitarian guy out there. This isn't just about human rights, it's about politics. So, since Trump made this statement, some white South Africans have been taking advantage of this refugee offer. And this man in America is saying, "Oh, Trump, please come, help me. Help me bring my family to the US because South Africa is too dangerous." Let's be real, this is a lie. Where is the evidence? Because when you actually listen to people who live in South Africa, including white South Africans, many of them are saying there is nothing like that happening. Even AfriForum, the same group that usually advocates for the white South Africans' interest, came out and said they are not taking the Trump's offer because South Africa is safe. Let me repeat, AfriForum group that constantly talks about white South Africans is saying there is no need to leave South Africa. So why are people pushing this narrative? So if AfriForum is saying that South Africa is not unsafe, then why is this man still pushing this false narrative? Why is he trying to paint a picture that does not match reality? Yes, there is crime in South Africa, just like any other country. But is South Africa this horror movie where white families are being wiped out? It's a lie. This is a narrative that some people just want to push for their own gain, and it's wrong. Why would you want to ride on others? If this man is so concerned about safety, is America really a safe place? Because let's not act like America is some paradise where nothing bad happens. America has some of the highest crime rates in the world. There are mass shootings almost every other week. Racial tensions in America are worse than ever. So let's not pretend that moving to America suddenly makes everything perfect. If anything, America has its own problems. Now, I have another question. Who benefits from this false narrative? Because the way I see it, this isn't about safety. This is about getting into America. By making South Africa look like a disaster, some white South Africans are trying to qualify for the refugee status and move to America more easily. But here's the thing. South Africans are not refugees. South Africa is not a war zone. There is no war, no genocide, no crisis that qualifies people for refugee status. So this is just another way for some people to play the system and make South Africa look bad in the process. And you know what makes this worse? South Africa is a country that has always been welcoming to immigrants. There are people from other African countries, from Europe, from Asia, all living peacefully in South Africa. So how come other groups of people are living just fine in South Africa, but some white South Africans are claiming that they're in danger? Why do you have to push lies? Just so that you can enter America. Just use another means. Don't use lies. Don't ride on people. At the end of the day, this man in America is pushing a lie. And the worst part is he is using fear to do it. South Africa has its issues, yes, but is South Africa a dangerous place for white families? No. Even white South Africans themselves have said no. Even AfriForum has admitted. So why is this man still crying for Trump to rescue his family? The truth is, this is not about safety. This is about immigration. People want to use this opportunity to get into America, and they are willing to lie about South Africa to make it happen. But South Africa does not deserve to be painted as a dangerous place just because someone wants to move to the US. If you want to leave, fine, but don't lie about your country. South Africans, what do you think about this? Drop your comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think South Africa is unsafe? Or do you think some people are exaggerating to get into America? Let's discuss below, guys, and please remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, stay safe.